Hi there, I'm Katrina German, and I am here with Craig Silliphant, and we are discussing radio commercials and ads today. So, Craig is a writer, a film critic, he does all sorts of amazing things, and just a general local celebrity. And he also, in his main activities, sells radio ads for the Rawlco radio system, and does a lot of work around radio campaigns and what makes an effective radio campaign. So welcome, Craig.
Why, thank you.
Yes. So
don't look at me, I'm horrible.
So the very first question is, who listens to radio?
Well, a lot of people listen to radio. Quick correction,
Yes.
I don't sell radio advertising.
Okay.
I'm the creative director.
Okay.
So I manage the creative process.
This is important.
But
Yes.
in terms of who listens to radio, now I don't, I don't love the idea of statistics and stuff like that, but they say that probably like 90% of people still, on a weekly basis still hear, a radio, whether it's in their car or at work or wherever. So the people are tuning into radio still en masse. It's one of those mediums that, because it's like an old traditional medium and it's not the shiny new social media thing, people often are calling for its demise, really. I mean, that happened when TV came in. It's happened several times along the way.
Radio killed the video star.
Exactly. Video killed the radio star, yeah. But it didn't. Where's video now, right?
Yes.
I mean, obviously...
Where is video?
Where is video? Or music video. Where's MTV?
Yes.
So anyway, there's quite a still load of people listen to it. I think it's wherever you find anywhere that it needs free local content, right? I mean, obviously the advertising pays for it, so the content itself is free, and it's still a highly local medium in any community.
Absolutely. No, it's very important. And if you're trying to get your message across, it is a way to hit a lot of people in one shot.
For sure.
Yeah. And so what are some of the best examples that you've seen of creating a radio campaign, of things that are just effective or things that you think really get people's messages out there?
Well, I mean, often just a straightforward approach is good. I mean, radio commercials and everything that I do often gets a bad rap because people are used to hearing the shouting car ads and, we'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. But, it's just like any other strategy, right? Where you figure out what the thing is that what that business does differently, or what they're trying to accomplish, or what problem they're trying to solve, and then the creative comes out of that strategy. And unfortunately, too often, I see this everywhere, not just in radio, but too often people think of the idea, and then they try to warp the strategy around that because it was a funny idea.
Right.
So too often people are trying to entertain themselves when they should really just be telling their story properly. So I mean, telling your story obviously is one great way to do that. Avoid ad speak, avoid cliches. You want a radio commercial that doesn't sound like a radio commercial, right? So that it kind of leaps out of the air.
Mm-hmm. Oh, amazing. So I'm sitting here. I have decided that I'm going to use radio as my medium to get my message out there. How do I start? How do I even begin to think about a radio commercial and approach a radio station?
Oh, well, really, you could really just probably call a radio station and ask to talk to somebody in sales, and they'd put you through to somebody. Then what they should do is either the salesperson or someone like myself, a strategist, would come in and sit down and talk to you about your business, ask you what you're trying to accomplish, what sets you apart, those kind of things, so that you can craft an ad that's really does speak to those things about your business.
And, what kind of budget, approximately,
That can depend. I mean, it depends on the station. You might have smaller stations that would have, maybe ads that would be, 10 or 20 or, around like really low budget, $10 or $20 an ad, $30 an ad. Or on the higher end of stuff, it depends on what market you're into. In a sort of medium market, you might be looking at upwards of, $60 to $70 a spot. Of course, the other great thing about radio is repetition.
Yes.
And that's with any advertising medium, obviously, but it's good. Well, I shouldn't say cheap because it depends what you're paying for a spot, right? But it's good repetition for that audience that you can continue to hammer that message home.
Absolutely. No, that's great. So to me, I look at it, like I said before, a lot of people will automatically have a cause, a mission, a business that they want to be promoting, and they'll automatically let's set up a Facebook page, so what in conclusion, what do you think, radio's big power is? What do you think that makes it special over a lot of the other mediums?
Well, I think it's you're telling that story. I mean, we call it theater of mind, right?
Yes.
So television's a great medium too for telling stories like that, but it's also very expensive, right, in terms of production and stuff, whereas radio's not. So, we say that you have endless sticks of dynamite. If I want to blow up a bridge or a planet, I don't need a special effects crew to put that together. We can do that with an audio producer and some sound effects. So, and I think, really, I go back to what we said at the start. Radio's real power is in bringing like local communities together. So that could be, you've got a crazy weather thing happening, or a breaking crime news story going on, or just something great like a community event that's going on, and that's where people go in those situations. Is they turn on the radio and try to find out what's happening. Beautiful.
No, you're absolutely right. That is your first go-to. Yeah. Yep. I'm a regular radio listener. I just flip through all the channels. Until I find songs that I like,
yeah. Hey, I'm sure
something that entertains me. So, so anyway, I think that there's a great power in radio. I think it's a really important medium that's often overlooked, and I thank you very much for coming to share your story here and talk about it. Yeah. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.